Good morning. Welcome to Cabo San Lucas. My name is Davida. While I'm staying at the Breathless Resort here, it's over here, that's why I keep pointing that way, but we got the beautiful Medano beach here in Cabo San Lucas. I'm so excited to be here teaching for Breathless this whole week. It's been an honor and a privilege. It's been exciting, and we're about to practice ourselves. You're welcome to be in a chair, stand up, whatever works for you. I'm going to be standing the whole time, so make your way to a good stand, strong mountain pose. Finish up standing tall in our mountain pose. Take a long, deep breath in and close your eyes. Just imagine you're here with me in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, enjoying the sun, the sounds of the ocean, the nice cool breeze, not too warm, not too cool. And just let yourself melt away. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a long, deep breath in. An open mouth, sigh, or breath blows out. One more time as you breathe deeply. And just let the cares of the world be gone. Bring yourself back now to your natural breathing. Notice the breath as it comes in and it goes out. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Just let yourself focus on your breathing. Being aware of your breath as we go through the practice today. Just letting everything go. Joining me here in Cabo San Lucas. Alright, come into your mountain pose nice and tall. Lengthening through the body, grounding to the earth. Deep breath in brings the arms up, raise them up. And the exhale breath brings the arm back down. Inhale breath, bring the arms up, lengthen up tall. Exhale, arms come down. Next breath, bring it up. If it's feeling safe, gaze up at your hands. And exhale, chin to chest, arms come down. One more time, breath, raises up. And exhale, chin to chest. Do a few shoulder circles, rolling the shoulders one direction. And then the opposite direction. And then the arms come back up again. This time in front of you. And then the arms come back down. Turn the palms facing back side of you. And again, inhale, breath brings the arms up. Work with your breath here. Just warming ourselves up. Feeling how the breath works through our body. Next breath brings the arms up. And come sitting into a chair pose. Arms come down behind you and lengthen back up again. Bring it up out of chair into Tadasana and back down. Two more times as we bring ourselves up tall. And then the arms come back down. And all the way again. Little bit of activity here today, but it's pretty warm. Still early in the morning. Reach stretching up with your left arm, right arm reaches down, create a side bend step. And then the opposite direction. Maybe gazing up at your hand as you lean a little bit more. Do that one more time. The right arm reaches up. Maybe gazing up, leaning a little bit more. Gaze down and reach the arm. Come back down one more time on the opposite side. Back to center. Bring the arms out, extending them out. Little chest expansion, creating an arch in the back. Take the arms wherever it feels good. And then we're going to give ourselves a big hug, taking one arm under the other. Just a nice big squeeze, stretching through the shoulders behind us. Release the arm back out. And then the arms opposite one underneath the other comes back. And a big hug. And then release. Alright, separate your legs, feet a little bit farther apart. We're going to go ahead and lean down into a bit of a squat. So putting a bend in the knees, we're taking ourselves down. Do a little bit of a squat here. The forearms might come on your thighs. Just kind of sink into it, allowing the hips to stretch. Notice your breathing. Then create some movement. Let the glutes go up in the air. You almost fold forward. And then bring it back. time. And then here in our forward fold, the head dangle. Shake the head gently one direction and then the other direction. Walk our hands to one side, to the right side of our body, and to the other side. Then one more time each direction. Back to the center, bend in the knees, lift up, raise up, extend the arms, a little bit of a back bend. And then arms come back down. All right, we should feel a little bit warmed up here. We're going to keep ourselves to just standing positions of sand. Don't want to sink into the sand too much. So we're going to come into a warrior one pose. So our left foot is forward, hips are forward, grounding into it, lengthening up. Put a bend in your front knee. Let's lift our heart up towards the ceiling. Towards the sky is where I am here. And then if like, the arms can extend. Make them strong arms, Hasta Bandha hands. Shoulders back and down and lengthening up. Finding long breaths. Just absorbing. Breath. One more. Bring the arms down, still staying in our warrior one pose. Bring the elbows back, creating a stretch between the shoulder blades. 2 more deep breaths. And then release the hands. Stepping forward or back, come into mountain pose. Take a moment in your mountain pose, grounding and lengthening tall. Noticing the difference between one side and the other. Then we'll take warrior one on the opposite side. So the opposite foot's going to step forward, your other leg goes back, hips somewhat to the front, watching the knee over the ankle, sinking down, grounding and lengthening, heart lifts towards the sky. Again, if you'd like, the arms could lift up, raise up, maybe the hands clasped together, maybe even a gaze upward. And then bring the arms back, roll the shoulders back down, support your hands on the back, chest expansion, 2 breaths. And then bring ourselves back together. Mountain pose. Closing the eyes or soft gaze. 2 long deep breaths here in your Tadasana. Feeling grounded and lengthening, absorbing. Good. All right. Standing up, taking the legs a little farther apart. Just going to lean to one side, little side body stretch here, and then over to the other side. And back and forth, creating a little bit of movement. Maybe we extend the arms and create movement with it. Maybe diagonally lengthening up, bring the arms back, and again. More times. And then bring it back to center. Forward folding. Our forward fold may lean forward. Feet are pointing forward, just taking it forward. If we feel comfortable to take it to the floor, go ahead and take your head down to the ground, giving our whole back body a good stretch. Bring ourselves back up. Go ahead into our wide leg stance. We're going to take it into our warrior two. So taking your right foot forward, left foot grounded, abandon our knee, straighten our hip line, arms to the front here. And we're going to change, lifting up the hands, reach them up, and then extend the arms out. The palms facing down. Take your gaze past your front hand. Take a few breaths. Nice. And then we'll bring the arms back up. We're going to take the band out of the knee, and we're going to reach the arms, elbows out. Bring the arms back up, put the bend in the knee, and then the band out. Creating some movement here. Hands are strong, arms are strong, creating that bend. Good, couple more. Good. Bring it back to warrior two. Bring the hands back up and reach the hands down. Pivot ourselves to the opposite direction. So adjust our back foot, our front foot. Again, just our hip line, knee over ankle, straight. Good. Hands in front of us. Lift the arms up, reach them up, and extend them out. And then the palm turns in. Gaze forward. Find your breathing here. Long, deep breath in. And out. 2 more breaths. All right, we're going to create the movement now. So again, the hand comes out, hands are strong. And then we're going to pull the elbows in. And we're going to extend and reach. And again. And again. Good, a couple more. Bring the knee back to warrior two, the hands back down to warrior two. Palms are out. Let's pivot ourselves back again to a fold in front. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, fold yourself forward. Again, we might find resting on our forearms to at the bend in the knees. We can lean forward, take it into a squat. All right, bringing ourselves back up. Toe heel your feet together, or a little hop forward and a little center. Good. Bring ourselves back up into mountain pose. Might be Samastiti Tadasana for you, which is equal standing mountain pose, feet close together. I always give the option of the feet a little farther apart, a little bit more stable. But if you'd like, Samastiti Tadasana and find your half equal standing balance pose, take that moment. Then we'll take a deep breath in and lift the arms up. As we extend and let the arms out, we're going to do a little bit of a turn to the right. Lift the arms back up. And then turn, arms extend back down. Inhale up. And turn and exhale. A few more. And then back. All right. Separate the legs again, taking them a little bit apart. We're going to go more into a goddess squat. So our feet are plie, feet pointing out, and we want to keep the knees above our ankle, and we're going to come into a bit of a squat. We'll take ourselves down to a spot where we feel like, that's good for me. So challenge yourself, be careful and kind to yourself. Finding your squat here, we're going to hold and breathe. Take time to absorb the sounds. We can have hands to heart center. We could lift the arms out to our Hastabandha, hands out, reaching out. Any place that you feel like this is my challenge today. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths. Finding length in each breath. One more. And then we're going to raise up. Stretch out, a little back bend if that's feeling good for you. And then we're going to bring our elbows in and squat back down. A little moonflower movement, lifting up, reaching up, and then back down. Working with each breath. One breath takes you up. The opposite brings you back down. A few more here. And then bring yourself back up. Lift up, extend the hands up, circle them towards each other. We're going to circle the arms in, down, and we're going to hinge at the hips as we come into our squat. Lifting back up into our sunflower. And we'll do a few more of these. bring ourselves back up and extend the palms out and bring ourselves down into a squat. Good, one more breath. And the arms come up, reach up, a little back bend. And then hands come forward, bring the hands down. Toe heel your feet together, back into mountain pose. Just coming back to a place to find stillness, to notice how your body feels. Allowing yourself to recharge. All right. I'm going to take it into a twisting lunge. So taking your left foot forward, right foot back. A lunge has the back foot on the ball, so the feet with the heel up. If that's not feeling good for you today, take it to warrior one. But we're taking ourselves into a lunge here with ourself leaning down as far as it feels like this works for me. Bringing the hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to twist towards our knee on the exhale. So taking it to the twist. Finding what works best for us. If in our practice we take the elbow down to the knee, we extend the arms, we're welcome to do that as well. Hold and breathe. And then we come back to the center. Pivot that back foot so it's grounded for warrior two. Take it in into side angle, lengthening forward. Hand might come on your knee. Arm extends. Maybe it extends forward or hand on our hip. The gaze could be down to the side or even upward towards the sky. Another breath. And then bring ourselves up. Getting it back and stepping forward or stepping back and back into your mountain pose. Step the opposite foot back now, back into our lunge where we're sinking down yet lengthening up. Let hands come to heart center, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale making the twist. Again, you have the options of sinking it down to your knee, opening the arms wide. Now, constantly focus on the breath. And then we'll bring it back to the center. Taking it into our side angle, pivot that back foot back. Warrior two is a good place to start as you lean in forward into your extended side angle. Your extension might be up and down, it might be extended, or even a side binding. Focus is breathing, muscles strong. Good, and then return back up. Bringing ourselves back to our mountain pose, stepping our feet together. Whew. Coming back into mountain pose. All right. Find a little bit of balance today. Let's do our marionette balance pose. So we'll start with our right foot, and your right foot is solidly into the ground, lengthening through your whole side body. Bring your left foot to the toes, and then bring the leg up from the hip, up, maybe in line with the hip or a little bit lower. Take your other hand, the same hand as the knee that's up, and we have it up. Create a little bit of movement here. You're always welcome to stay here. But we'd like, it's just like we're a little puppet. Lift it up, take it back down. And up, and down. A couple more. Good. All right, let's see how the other side feels. Come back into mountain pose. Settle in. Ground yourself. And then on the other side, once you feel steady, bring that leg up. And take the arm out. You may stay here or a little bit of movement. One more. Then bring ourselves back to our mountain pose. The sand is sinking deeper and deeper, so I'm trying to find a solid place. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to add the side leg. You're welcome to keep it up. You're welcome to keep it up and down or take it to the side. So again, we'll shift the weight to the right side, lift the left leg up, bring it up. All right, so we'll go ahead and take it down and up, down and up. Again. And one more. Bring it back up. Now take it out to the side and back to center. The side and back to center. Side, center. Two more. And then back, down. All right. And back to your mountain pose. Shift the weight to the other side. Again, any option that works for you. All right, for creating movement. Good. And out to the side and back. Side, back. Oh, two more. Good. And back and to the center. All right. Take a few breaths. Taking your feet. Now let's take our feet a little farther apart. Taking it down into a squat. Take the options here. Squat, a fold forward. Allow yourself to feel the stretch and breathe, calming ourselves down a little bit more. Maybe we take it into a little deeper squat, a little goddess squat, sinking ourselves down deep. Another breath, and finding yourself all the way back up to mountain pose. All right. Bring ourselves to the near end of the class. Take the arms out in front of you. Let the palm face towards me. Fingers down, giving our wrists a little stretch. Then take that arm up, reach for the back of your net. Give the elbow a little push. You'll stretch here, elbows alongside the bicep, the ear, the bicep here. This arm comes around, roll the shoulders back and down. And just even if you're touching the back here, or you might reach and try to touch fingers. Don't worry about that. Bringing this in and this one out. But think about the arm that's up, the shoulder blade is going away from you. Spine, and the arm that's down, the shoulder blade's going towards the spine. Couple long breaths, just allowing the muscles to rest and stretch. And then release that arm. Now we're going to take that arm, grabbing onto our shoulder. Just give that arm a little push, a little bicep stretch. Your arm might be extended out, or you might let it rest here on your shoulder. Again, we breathe, just allowing our body to absorb the stretches, the long breaths. The muscles enjoy the long breaths. They respond nice to it, and it calms our parasympathetic nervous system down as well. All right, bring that arm back. Take the other arm, and we're going to extend it up. Now let's do this first. We've got to bring this first. Take time. Here we go. Okay. Bring the other arm out, extend it out, fingers point down. Again, we're going to create the stretch along the wrist. Bringing the fingers down. If you can't do any more, that's fine. Just keep it there. You can give it a little bit more push. Take that option as well. Then reach that arm up in front, touching the back of our neck. Let the elbow go back. Bicep curl in so the shoulder blade rolls around away from the spine. The other arm comes down, roll the shoulder back and down. Just let the hand rest. Again, here the shoulder blade is going towards the spine as we create that stretch. Maybe the hands, maybe they touch. Don't worry if they don't. What we want to feel is the stretch here. So concern yourself on the stretch, not so much where my fingers are today. And each day is different. One day they might touch, another day it's not so much. Good, long deep breath in and out. And then release. Bring this arm in front of you. Again, it could extend out, it could touch you. Create the stretch here. And then we can release. All right. Let's take a little neck work here as far as turning our head towards our right ear. Keep your eyes closed, and as the eyes are closed, just turn your head towards the right shoulder. And then you can open your eyes, and maybe the eyes will cause you to turn just a little bit more. So just a little neck stretch. Back to the center again. Keep the eyes closed. Turn towards the left shoulder. And then open the eyes and maybe you turn just a little bit more. And then come back to the center. Great little bit of movement. Let's close with a little Qigong movement. Take your right arm, lift it up, reach it up towards the sky, bring the hand down through the center line. The other arm, inhale breath, the arm comes up, reaches down, comes down to the midline. Again, inhale breath, the arm comes up, exhale, arm comes down, inhale, and exhale, one more. Bringing the hands to heart center. A few breaths. Allow yourself to be calm. Just finding stillness in your breath. Take a moment to be grateful to your body for what it's done today, what it's going to do, what it does each day. And a moment of gratitude for what is all around you in your life today. Thank you for joining me this morning in Cabo San Lucas. It's been an honor and a privilege to have you here with me, guiding you through your practice. May you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live in peace. Namaste.